Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are all staying safe and healthy during this really stressful time in the world right now. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Heartland Season 14 and specifically 5 things that I think would make Heartland Season 14 the best season ever. But before I get into that, if you guys could please leave a like on this video, that would mean so much. Let's try to get 75 likes on this video. I know that's a lot, but trust me, I used to get a lot more than that, and I know that you guys are capable of going down there and hitting the like button. So if you guys could please do that, that'd be awesome. Just stop the video right now if you want, go down there and hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it. The next thing I have to say is that all of these are my own personal opinions. You guys have your own opinions on things, and I have my own, so none of this is confirmed by cast or crew. This is just what I personally would like to see and what I think would make the season a lot more enjoyable. But this is just my own point of view. You guys may disagree or you may agree on some things. That's completely fine. Just remember that none of this is confirmed to be happening. It's just what I think should happen. So I've narrowed it down to 5, as I said, and I'll start with the thing that I want to happen the most, and that is I want to see Tim's backstory. Tim's character in Heartland has been my favorite ever since I started watching this show. Him and Lou are my favorite male and female characters of the show. I love both their characters, and specifically I love Tim for some reason. His sense of humor and just the way he is so enjoyable, and whenever he's on the screen, like, I'm just laughing the entire time at like all his like remarks and stuff, and I just think his character adds so much to the show. That being said, I was gonna say I'm aware, but we all know that you know, his character has gone through some really hard times and stuff, and I think that'd be really cool to see. I love when shows dive deep into a character that maybe not everyone likes or is not everyone's favorite, because it really adds more to their character, and I think it'd be super cool. And one of my favorite parts of Heartland Season 13 was actually when they did that with Jack's backstory. I thought it was so cool, and I loved how they incorporated it into the storyline that was happening in the present day. I thought that was super cool, and the writing for that was phenomenal. So if they do that for Tim's backstory, I would really like that. As I said, he's one of my favorite characters. So to see more of his character background and what he went through, I think I would personally love to see, and I think it would be enjoyable for a lot of other people. Maybe even for people that don't like his character, I think it'd still be really cool to see, because, as I said, he did go through some stuff, and they don't really touch on that very much. So if they did a whole, you know, flashback storyline for Tim, I think that'd be super cool. The next thing is I want Lou and Peter to get back together. I love Peter's character as well. I think him and Lou work really well together, and I think also, you know, they have 2 daughters together, and at the end of season 13, in the finale, you know, you do get to see that Peter still cares about Lou, and I think deep down Lou still does care about Peter. I think that maybe she's scared to like be with him again or something, but I think that would be a really cool storyline as well. And they need to stop the whole like Mitch Peter kind of thing, like who's she gonna be with. I think they just need to pick one and stop like going back and forth, and like, yeah, I understand that like Peter's still gonna be in the story even if she's not with him because he's Georgie and Katie's dad. Yeah, I get that, but I think the storyline would, and just the whole story of Heartland would work a lot better if they were together, and I think the whole like getting back together process would be a really cool storyline, and I would personally love to watch it. And I think Gabriel Hogan and Michelle Morgan have amazing on-screen chemistry, and I've said multiple times that in order to play a believable husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, whatever, you have to have amazing on-screen chemistry, and I think they do. And number 3 is I'm sorry, but I don't like Mitch's character. He annoys me so much. He needs to like leave. And I'm not saying that because I want Lou and Peter to get together. Like, no, that's not why I'm saying that. I just don't like his character. it seems like he just showed up out of nowhere and is now just there. And I'm like, okay. I think that his character, like, yeah, he's an awesome ranch hand and he gets along great with Jack, and I love when he's working around at the barn and stuff, but I think they're just putting too much into his character, and I'm just like, okay, that's enough. Try working on another character now. And he's been a part of the show for a long time, so I think now it's time to, like, maybe move on to a different character's development. And I'm personally just tired of seeing Mitch. I'm sorry. I don't think his character's that interesting, and I personally get bored whenever he's on the screen. I'm sorry. The next thing is, I want Georgie and Quinn to be together, because I think their backstory of what happened when they were away would be a really cool thing to learn. We know that they had a relationship when they were both traveling and stuff, and I think seeing that would be super cool. And it's also obvious to me that Quinn actually does care about Georgie, and I personally think they need to stay together. And I know this is gonna sound like I'm complaining, but I'm being honest with you guys. I'm so tired of this show, like, having, like, temporary relationships where I'm just like, are you gonna be together? Are you not? Okay, you're together? Okay, no, you're not. Like, please stop. They just need to be together. They need to be happy, and that's the end of that. But I also would love to see Georgie and Wyatt still be friends. I think it's obvious they have a lot of fun together, and I love when Alicia and the guy that plays Wyatt, why can't I remember his name? Anyway, I love when they are on screen together. I think it's super, super fun, and it just looks like a really fun time to, like, shoot scenes with them together and stuff. And I personally am just entertained the whole time when they're both on the screen together, along with Adam. The last thing is, I think they need to have a storyline. Okay, hear me out. They need to have a storyline that was kind of like the Mongolia storyline, where it lasted the majority of the season. Heartland, in my opinion, does this thing where they, like, have a storyline that lasts 2 or 3 episodes, and then it's solved, and you never hear from it again. You never hear about it again. And I'm just like, can you just have a storyline like the Mongolia storyline that, like, lasts a while and has, like, maybe, like, a negative effect on a character or something? Storylines like that, and things that happen to a character in those storylines, whether it be positive or negative, are so fun to watch. And I was rewatching when Ty was in the hospital after the Mongolia trip a couple of nights ago, and it was just, like, so entertaining to watch. The acting in those kind of storylines and scenes and emotional scenes are phenomenal. We've seen that multiple times throughout Heartland, but I really want them to have a storyline that, like, A, makes sense, B, is entertaining, and C, lasts a while and maybe has a permanent effect on one of the characters or something. I don't know what it might be, but I think that'd be super, super cool to see, and just how they would incorporate it. And one thing I was gonna mention in this list, but I decided not to, but I'm deciding to mention it again now, is because I want to know what you guys think. I don't want Ty and Amy to adopt Luke. I'm sorry. I think that is so repetitive with what happened with Georgie, and I personally just don't want to see that happen again. Heartland is repetitive as well with storylines, and I'm hoping they can stay away from that. I would love to see Caleb and Cass adopt Luke. I think that'd be super cool, because then he could still be, in the story, and his character would still have some use and stuff. And I loved seeing Luke with Ty and Amy and Lindy. I don't think that they should be the one to adopt him, because then it would be a complete repeat of what happened with Georgie. Like, he was fostered by them, then he was fostered by them, then they decided to adopt him. I think that, does that sound familiar? Yeah, because it's the exact same thing that happened with Georgie. So, yeah, I'm really curious to know what you guys think. What do you think should happen in season 14 of Heartland? Let me know in the comment section down below. Yeah, I really hope they do something cool with this season. I'm entertained with every season of Heartland, but I think maybe incorporating some new characters would be super cool, and maybe some background of old characters. I think that'd be super cool. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. As I said, make sure you leave a like on this video. As I said at the beginning, it really helps me out. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any future Heartland action from me. I try to keep you guys as up to date as possible with everything Heartland related. So if you guys want to be kept up to date, I'd consider subscribing, and make sure you turn on my notifications so you never miss a video, because YouTube is doing this thing where they're not recommending, or they're not showing all my subscribers that I uploaded a new video. So if you could turn on my notifications, that'd be awesome, and I'd really appreciate it. It literally takes 2 seconds. Just go down there, hit the subscribe button. You have to be subscribed in order to get notifications. Make sure you go down there, hit the subscribe button, and then hit the little bell icon next to the subscribe button, and make sure they're set to all. It's like super simple. Just make sure you do it, and you'll never miss out on a video. Okay, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.